She go outside, birds chirping in the morning. She's like, goes outside. She like, what am I gonna do today? Boom, boom, boom. Options coming. Options coming. She don't need your ass. She just walk down the. She's just walking like this. She's just walking down the fucking road like this, head bobbing and everything. She got options now. She got options coming. She got dudes pulling up.
All she gotta do is just. Yeah, all she gotta do is just walk outside, and she'll catch some dick like it's the flu.
She gon' catch it, bro.
By the way, Tommy's the one that gave us the name Rowdy Boys, mind you, which is why we call it.
Actually,
Really?
Andrew did.
No. I thought it was you.
I thought that it was you,
No, I got it from him.
and you got it from Tommy. That's fucking crazy.
Hold up, who got that white girl, save me a bump? Drew over there on the table, he slumped. Pringle dancing like Jamaican on rum. Teddy's in the bathroom taking a hold up. Who got that white girl, save me a line? Tamim got the hookah, he's taking his time. Tommy's wildin', I should break up that fight, but this is a day in the life of the Rowdy Boys.
Gang, gang.
Let me check my stance.
Hey,
Squad.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Rowdy Boys back in the building without the cowboy hat this time, man. I got the Bass Pro Shop. We just threw this video together. All right. Hey, Drew in the building. Ted in the building. Say what's up, Ted.
howdy. This is another room in the house, and this is gonna be my music studio. And I hope y'all enjoy the new look. You know, every time we shoot, it's gonna look a little different because I'm buying a bunch of shit for this room. This is also gonna be the new set, and I'm excited to show y'all how I can upgrade the fucking quality. Not to mention getting a new camera down the road so that my quality can look even remotely like fucking Drew over here with this damn $3,000 camera and his $1,000 lens. You know what I mean?
I swapped it back. I swapped it back because I was like, you know what? Bass Pro Shop don't get no fucking free advertising, even though they seen the fucking shit. But
oh yeah, you just turned that shit back around.
Back around.
They're not. They gotta sponsor us in order to get some free advertising around here.
Hey, Bass Pro Shop, I fuck with y'all. Yeah, I mean, sponsor the damn video, all right? You know what I'm trying to say? But I'm having some coffee. What you sipping on, bro?
Same. Yep, got me some coffee. Earlier it had a little bit of whiskey in it. As you can see, it's daylight, so don't judge me. Yeah, so we all wired, and we finna talk about what we finna talk about.
Man, you know, yeah, we gonna be hella wired, man. I wanted to
We're
touch
gonna be over
on,
here
bro.
fucking tweaking.
Oh yeah, bro, we gonna be spitting a whole bunch of fucking baloney.
Whole bunch of malarkey going on.
Yeah, for real. No, but you know, I was talking to Pringo about this, man, and it gave me a real good idea because he sparked a true statement. He made a true statement, and he said, "Girls don't need guys like they used to." You know what I'm trying to say? Like, a lot of guys thinking like the 1940s and 50s and 60s coming back. And Pringle was like, and he made 100% sense. He was like, bro, them days ain't coming back, at least for a fucking fat minute. You know what I'm trying to say? If it does come back, it's going to be down the line, and we're going to be gray and old when that time comes. You know what I'm trying to say? But for the guys that's watching right now, I think I wanted to start this video off by saying, guys, girls don't need us like how they used to. You know what I'm trying to say? If anything, I would say that guys need girls more than the girls need the guys, because we want them and we want to have sex, right? We want to fuck, we want to clap some ass, all this shit, right?
Why not think? Hold on, I was fully ready to be like, wow, look at Andrew, he turned a new leaf. You know, this is such a wholesome take. You know what I mean? Guys need women more than women need men. I'm like, that's beautiful, man. And then you immediately is like, yeah, because you know we want to fuck. It's just like, oh god, there he is.
We want to fucking shit, right? So like, I mean, any young guy, right? Any guy in any age, right? But especially like you, a young guy, you got testosterone just fucking popping out your shirt and shit, bro. You know, dog. You see any piece of ass, you like, oh fuck, man, look at that fucking ass, dog. I just want to fucking grab that shit. You want to pounce on that shit, right? Dude, girls ain't looking at guys like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Girls ain't looking like at the dudes in the gym and shit like that. They be like this, bro. They be like a cat. They be like this. To the fucking corners of their eyes. You know what I'm trying to say? So,
like a guilty dog.
Yeah. Oh, they be doing some of this shit right here, right? They see you, they like, hey, bro, this is not to deviate too much off of the fucking subject, right? But we having fun right here, right? You know how a girl game is, bro? They be like this. And they think like you supposed to know something about that. I'm like, bitch,
Yeah.
I'm right here. Look at me. I need neon fucking green flashing signs saying, approach me, young, handsome, chocolate Indian mustache man. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, nah, for real. Like, every time recently that I've been quote unquote hit on, see, okay, we've talked about this on the podcast. The way women flirt, they go 10% of the way, and they're trying to tell you, hey, you need to go the other 90% of the way. So they will not meet you halfway. They will give you a compliment. Oh, I love your smile. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're handsome. Something like that, right?
I like your shirt.
I like your shirt. Right. Or like, oh, dang, you work out. I like your arms. You got nice arms. And you're supposed to go from there and be like, oh, thank you. You're very beautiful as well. You want to go out sometime? Here, let me take your Instagram down and, we'll do something. You know what I mean? But you very rarely, okay, I'm not going to say every time because there was one time where a girl was very aggressive with me. And then I took her back home and I was very aggressive with her.
Holy shit.
But it usually doesn't work. She liked it aggressive. Anyway, so usually, you got to meet them fucking 90% of the way and they're just giving you a little. But anyway, that's not even what we're talking about today. So let's get back on track.
Oh, yeah, let's get back on topic, damn it. Let's get back on topic. Hey, so what do you got to say about that, Ted? You know what I mean? Getting back on a serious note, I truly believe what Pringle said was true, bro. Like, girls don't need guys like that no more, bro. At least the way that guys think that they need them, or like, oh, they're going to come back and, you know what I mean? They're going to fucking, they're going to be trad cons and trad wives and fucking all these things, bro. Like that, I don't think them days is coming back anytime fucking soon, bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I mean, this is the day and age of the independent woman. And a lot of women that you see, like say you're on dating apps, a lot of the women you see, they will make it known in their bio, in their whatever, that they are an independent woman. And maybe they don't even say it outright, but you see like they got a lot of shit going on. They got a wonderful career. They're making more money than you a lot of the times. You know.
Yeah.
What I mean? You know what I mean? They got their whip. They got their own place. No fucking roommates. No nothing. Not staying with family or nothing. They got shit together, and they're happy with themselves being single and being self-sufficient, independent women, right?
Right.
I mean, and honestly, I love that shit. I don't want to go out into the dating world and I'm afraid of every woman leeching off of me, right? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be leeched off of. Especially if you're not really where you want to be in life, where you can even afford to be leeched off of. You know what I mean? Like I said in the last video, I think, half of zero is still zero, motherfucker. So if somebody's fucking sucking half of the shit, you know what I mean, that you got in your wallet, you ain't gonna have nothing to give at the end of the day. You want somebody that you can build with, that actually like can contribute to your future, that can actually contribute to your goals in life, because they have their own thing going on, and then you combine that shit, right? So that's what I'm seeing a lot of nowadays. I'm not seeing a lot of, stay-at-home moms. Nothing wrong with no stay-at-home moms, right? But I'm not seeing a lot of like stay-at-home moms. Husband is, the only breadwinner. Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to say stay-at-home moms, like a fucking stay-at-home wife, because a stay-at-home mom is different, because her job is taking care of the kid. It's a little different, right?
Right. Stay-at-home mom could be fucking single mom on Section 8.
Yeah. Her job is keeping the damn roaches out of the damn baby formula.
And replacing that damn fire detector that everybody be fucking chirp, chirp.
Yeah.
The fucking fire detector. No, go ahead.
She's a full-time armed security guard trying to protect the home from the fucking crackheads.
Oh man.
But anyway, to wrap up my point, and I'll throw it back to Andrew.
Pause.
You see yeah, no. Did I stutter, nigga? No,
holy shit.
It's even worse if y'all see the angle that Andrew has on me right now. It's just like nothing but straight crotch action. right to Andrew. It's just like fucking bam. But anyway, yeah, no, you see a lot of independence nowadays. You didn't see that, 40, 50 years ago when grandmammy and grandpappy were courting out in these streets, you know what I mean? You see a lot of independence, and you kind of have to just go with, how the world is changing nowadays and change your mindset and stop hanging on to the past, you know what I mean? Because the past, yeah, history repeats itself, but not always. And, those days, if you're fantasizing and glorifying the days of old where, women 100% needed a man in order to fucking live, then, you're going to be wildly disappointed.
Yeah.
And, a lot of traditional conservative mindset is like around that, you know what I mean? And I just, we're living in a new day and age where if that's what you're trying to get out of women, you're going to have a very, very fucking hard time because they want their own fucking lives. Right. And once you meet them, if you're interested in a romance, they want to build with you and combine your separate successes together and to become a power couple, which is like a phrase that's tossed around a lot in the dating world, right? Now, you do still see the trophy wife, like, you know what I mean, don't want to do shit, that type of shit. You do still see that, it's not obsolete. Oh, it's not like extinct, you know what I mean? It's just a little archaic.
Right.
But for the most part, women out here are building something on their own, and that's something that we should celebrate. I don't believe it's something that we should fight against. A lot of men are intimidated by an independent woman. Me, I'm fucking turned on by it, and I'm single. So if any independent women want to slide in my DMs, it's at Ted the Poet on Instagram. So holla at your boy.
No, what you said, bro, and just to clarify what you guys, like, if you guys are wondering what my stance on it, right? Like, I grew up in a religious household, and my mom and dad was married until my dad passed away, RIP. So I have a lot of that trad con upbringing and stuff like that. My mom was a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home mom, until everybody was able to go to school and shit, and that kind of thing. So my stance on it, you know what I mean? I do like the traditional conservative stuff, right? I like the fact that a woman's a housekeeper, and you know what I mean, she takes care of everything in the house and stuff like that, just so that way you guys know where I'm standing on it. But what Ted is saying too is right now in 2025, that's not reality, right? So if you're hoping for that and you're wishing for that, number one, you have to know where to get it, right? So if you're looking for a traditional conservative girl, right, most of the girls now that you're going to be running into in 2025 are not that, right? So if you're trying to hope for that and stuff, number one, you got to know how rare it is. Number two, where to find them. And number three, statistically, most guys cannot make that happen because there's a huge financial component to it that a lot of guys don't even, take into consideration. They're like, oh man, yeah, the girl's supposed to just do what she's got to do. But bro, like at a certain point, everybody needs an incentive, right? At least a little bit sometimes, right? Sometimes a lot, sometimes a little bit to keep doing what they're doing. So she ain't gonna just fucking struggle with you and fucking, try to build with you and try to help you get it out the mud like how it used to be, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? And what Ted said was, don't fucking, you gotta get with reality, right? That was yesteryear, today's today, right? So even if you want that, more likely than not, you're gonna get some independent shit, right? And, let's just talk about girls that they're friends, right? They want to take trips, they want to travel, they want to fucking max out their credit cards, they want to fucking go to college, they want to do a whole bunch of crazy shit, right? Back in the day, they couldn't do that shit, right? They couldn't go to college and run up $100,000 worth of debt. They could have hang out with friends and just drive off with a fucking daddy's BMW. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't do all that shit. Just take a flight into fucking Chicago and eat some pizza and then go back home. They couldn't do that shit, right? So now they got a taste of what in quotes, the good life is, and now they're like, man, hell no, I ain't going back to none of that shit.
Or it's just, it's plain and simply freedom. You know what I mean? It's freedom to
Right.
live your life how you want. And you see a lot of that nowadays. They don't need your ass, and they don't
No.
give a fuck about your ass. You know what I mean?
No,
Now,
they don't.
and I'm speaking in generalities. You know what I mean? Because there's some women that definitely do want to be taken care of. You know what I mean? They definitely, like, almost 100%, they want to be taken care of. They want to be pampered. They want, They want everything to be given to them. But grand majority, like, no, they want to live their own life. You know what I mean? They don't want a parent to say what they can and can't do and have control over what they can and can't buy because they're not self-sufficient, right? So going into the dating world, if you're looking for more traditional values, you're just shrinking your dating pool, and that's just drying up. All the fish are dying, and and you ain't got you and your damn fishing pole is just hanging up in the garage, just collecting dust because there ain't no goddamn fish no more. You know what I mean? Your dating pool is shrinking rapidly.
It's a dying breed.
Because you ain't getting with the times, right? You got to get with the times. And you got to be proud of the women. You got to be proud of the women that are actually, independent, living their life to the fullest, living their best fucking life. And you know what I mean? Instead of fighting against it, be like, all right, cool. How can I add value to a woman's life that's living like that? How can I add value to a life like that? And, that also forces you to find more values in yourself than your fucking money. And I think that's one thing that a lot of men are afraid of. It's like, oh shit, without my money, I'm a fucking loser. Like, they don't need my money. Oh my God. You know what I mean? I'm going to die alone because that's all that you're hanging on to is like, oh, well, I could buy you this and I can buy you that and I can take you here and I can take you there. The second she's like, I could do all that shit for myself. Who are you past the money? It's like, oh fuck, I'm a piece of shit, ain't I? You know what I mean? Like, don't find yourself in that situation. Work on yourself so that when you actually introduce yourself into a woman's life who is independent, who does not need you, you actually have something to bring to the table that is of value to her. And we've made a video about, adding value to yourself as a man. That is one way that you can do it is forget about the fucking money. You know what I mean? Or not. Okay, don't forget about the money, but don't make your money your entire identity, because there's a shift in the dating world where that's not gonna get you fucking anywhere nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a weird one, right? Because I actually got this one right in my notes. So Ted kind of transitioned us up to the second point of the video. Back in yesteryear, they needed a guy's money, right? And to a certain, it's kind of a tricky one, right? Because you have a lot of girls trying to act like they're independent, but they're really not, right? Like, I'm not saying that there's not girls out here fucking independent and shit, right? But a lot of them acting like they're fucking independent. I'm like, bro, like, no, you're not. You know what I'm trying to say? But and especially like whenever I come through, like, I mean, I make good money, right? So I'm like, bitch, you can't do nothing for me. You know what I'm trying to say? So like the way they be looking at like a lot of dudes, I be looking at them like that. So it's kind of a funny one. But
right.
Back in the day, they needed a guy's money, right? Like when the guy was the sole fucking breadwinner. I mean, shit, bro. Like if you was fucking fat, bald, short, right? And this is kind of like, it goes back to like one of our other videos. This is like where guys kind of mess up because, if you was fat, short, bald, old, but you had a decent job back in the day, yeah, you still gonna get girls because she like, oh my gosh, he handsome as hell when he stands on that money, right? But nowadays, I'm trying to say, she can work at Popeyes and Jiffy Lube and pump fucking gas and, make like 500 Subway sandwiches a day. So she's trying everything in her fucking power to not let you have financial reins over her completely, right? So it's kind of a funny one. That, you know what I mean?
Was
like
the food industry your only example? Like this chick's out here chasing, like getting fucking doctorates and masters and shit, and they're fucking full-time lawyers and doctors and accountants, and I mean they're making fucking 6 figures, 7 figures all by their lonesome. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's
all
another
by their
one.
Lonesome.
That's another one too, right? Like in yesteryear, like back in the day, guys was the sole breadwinner, right? But now a lot of times, most guys, you know what I mean? Like, I think they said the median wage for a male now is like 50,000. So a lot of chicks, especially like if she's in management or one of these fucking, like white collar jobs, she coming in 80, 90, 100 grand, right? So a whole bunch of guys getting priced out just on that. She like, fuck that. I don't want to be dating no damn bum ass loser, right? So, the whole financial component of dating is completely, is not in the guy's favor no more, right? In fact, I would say, it's almost in the woman's favor now, right? Because like they can do like a lot of shit that you can't. Like a lot of girls can just fucking, you know, all right, let's just say she is fucking HR manager making 80,000 a year, right? She could do that and fucking go home and make OnlyFans, right? You do OnlyFans, you ain't getting no fucking subscribers. She do OnlyFans, she got 500 subscribers in a week, right? So like the financial outlets that they got in 2025 is crazy, bro. You can't even touch it with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fucking RNA by day and strip club by night. You know what I mean? Fucking making triple the amount of income that you could ever even dream of. You know what I
talking
mean?
about strippers, right? You know, Ted dropped in. He was like, you know what, man, we gotta touch on strippers because like, I think too many guys, right? And we're talking that girls don't need guys anymore in general, right? Yes, if World War III pops off, they're gonna need us in a heartbeat. I get that. I'm not trying to say that. We're not trying to say that. We're just trying to say in the society that we are living in, without extra fucking, you know, a whole bunch of extra shit happening, girls don't fucking need us like that, right? And a really good example of that, Ted wanted to touch on, is strippers. Right? Like, strippers, like I should say maybe they don't need, like, saying that they don't need guys might be kind of a weird one because they need guys' money, right? They need guys spending money, but they don't give a fuck about dudes. Like,
they don't give a fuck about you, dude. Bro, strippers are some of the most expert scammers in the fucking world.
Oh
dude.
My gosh, yeah.
And nobody knows that better than Andrew and Tamim.
No, if you guys want to open up that can, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. No, we went to the strip club, right? Unfortunately, I was like, bro. I mean, like, looking back at it now, hindsight should have been 2020. But we was a little bit younger, a little bit more stupid, and we was like, you know what? It'll be a good idea for the guys to go to a strip club. I'm like, oh my gosh. Now, mind you, me and Tamim, we make decent money, so we was just like, yeah, all right, maybe we might even get like a little happy ending, right? So we go down there. And long story short, bro, you know what I mean? We're trying to like work out an arrangement with some of these girls, bro, and like it just went to fucking shit, and we got fucking kicked out. They took our money and was like, yeah, meet us there. There was fucking bouncers like, yeah, just get out of here. I was like, wow, that's fucking
y'all ain't
whack.
get shit, bro. Y'all ain't get shit out of it. I was in there having the damn time of my life. Now, first of all, I just want to preface this by saying I don't really like strip clubs. Like it's a waste of fucking money.
Yeah,
I'm a good looking dude. If I want something for free, I can get something for free easier and more of it if I just fucking hit my contact list and hit somebody up to come over. And that's just free and it's amazing. It ain't just somebody just rubbing up on me, right?
right.
So I don't really see the appeal unless you just don't get women at all in your outside life, right? But so from my perspective, you know, like I said, I was in there. I exaggerated. I wasn't having the time of my life. I was just, you know, I was doing my thing.
You was enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I was, you know, having a little private lap dance with a thick old snow bunny, bro. And then I walk out, and you know, I'm looking for the guys, and it's a lot of time has passed, and I'm like, man, where the fuck are they? So I check my phone. And they had texted me like 5 minutes ago saying, hey, we're outside around the corner. I was like, we just fucking got here. What happened, right? And so I hop out. Now, don't be afraid, because I'm not going to say too much details, all right?
Right.
There's some, trust me, y'all, there's some shit we are omitting from this fucking story. But I go out, Tamim's fucking screaming up a storm, and Andrew's, you know, just trying to calm him down. I'm like, what the fuck happened? So they told me what happened, and they got robbed, essentially. Y'all got fucking robbed, scammed out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fucking dollars, and didn't get shit out of it. And I'm like, man, that's fucking crazy, bro. So fuck y'all. No, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you gotta bleep that shit out, bro. Oh hell no. You gonna have every fucking stripper like, oh my gosh, hell no, making all kinds of videos on us? Nah.
Yo, I'm gonna fucking hate myself when I'm editing this video and I have to bleep all this shit. But yeah, y'all fucking suck. Y'all robbed my boys of all their fucking money. Never fucking go there. Never do business with them. They're running a fucking prostitution ring in the back, and they don't even fucking put out. So fuck them. All right, I'm gonna have to bleep out all that shit. God damn,
Just have it
bro.
just going beep, beep, beep. It's gonna be funny as hell. Nah, but you know, like on some real shit though, bro. There is nothing that says I don't need you, or at least perceive I don't need you. Like I said, I think you need guys because you need the guys to spend money in there. But they don't give a fuck about you, bro. They don't give a fuck about you for shit. And no, like strip clubs to me never was like a huge appeal. But I was like, all right, let's fucking do it. You know what I mean? Who knows? I might fucking I might get lucky and get one, right? But no, that one was a complete fucking dud, bro. Complete fucking dud.
Yeah.
Guys need to really understand, right? Dude, I had a coworker, right? Not to deviate too much off of the actual video. I had a coworker back at one of my old jobs, bro. This guy, as soon as he would get paid, this guy would go straight to the strip club and blow all of his fucking money. And
Blow
it's just
it
to
all.
get rubbed up on, bro. At the end of the
That's
day, you
fucking
just getting
crazy,
fucking
dog.
blue balls.
Bro, motherfuckers working. How many hours do you think he was working a week?
Bro, we was working 45 fucking hours, 50 hours a fucking week in the hot sun doing mechanic shit, bro.
And he's working all those fucking hours, and half of those hours that he's working is just to go to the fucking strip club and get rubbed up on by some bitch named fucking Cinnamon.
No, bro.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
No, bro, not half his fucking hours. 80 to 90% of it, the majority of his hours. He would blow the whole check. He would blow the whole check.
Damn.
He would blow the whole check.
Golly, bro, that's an addiction, bro. That's a problem.
Yeah,
he's better off. He's better off picking up a fucking gambling addiction and putting the money into that, because at least there's a fucking chance that he's gonna win something at the end of the day.
Yeah, nah, dude, and bro, like that don't make any sense to me, bro. Because like if you're gonna pay, which I'm not against, like both of us are not against it. You know, so it's safe for me to say this, but like if you're gonna pay, bro, why the hell would you not pay for something that you're gonna get something in return, right? Like you just paying just to pay. Like I don't know, maybe like that's his kink or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
oh wait, let's clarify. Let's clarify. I, Ted the Poet, have never ever paid for sex. Let's just fucking put that in.
Yeah. No, I have. I have
paid for sex.
I've had sugar babies before.
You know, I don't look down on it. You know, I don't look down on it. But
right.
But you said, oh yeah, neither one of us are you know against this. I just wanted to fucking put that out there. I've never once put a single. I've taken him out to dinner and shit. You know what I mean? That can kind of be considered it if you want to twist shit around. But yeah, no, I ain't never.
He's never done it, but he's not like opposed to it. Like he's like, oh no, you're not supposed to do that. You know what I mean? Like we're like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta get your nut.
Yeah.
Get your nut. Whatever. Right.
And I am not speaking from a high horse, y'all. Cause you were looking at a fucking fucking degenerate when it comes to fucking sex. I am not fucking talking down to it.
Right.
I'm just saying technically, we want to speak technically, I've never fucking paid for it. But yeah, your boy is fucking wild out here in these streets. All right. Let's just fucking, you know, I'm not trying to be all fucking high and mighty. Oh, I would never pay for sex. Nah, I probably wouldn't, but like, you know, that's not to say that there's not other shit that would make you fucking look at me like a dog, like how we saw in the beginning. Like, man, what the?
Oh yeah,
Like,
bro.
If you was a fly on the wall, y'all would be looking at me a lot fucking different. But
yeah, no, definitely not from no moral high ground here, right? And you know, it's just my whole thing is right, like if like, cause like, listen, I've had arrangement with girls where you know what I mean, I help her, and she might have helped me a little bit, right? But the thing about it is, you know, if you're gonna pay for pussy, bro, and not get any pussy, that just sounds like a fucking scam. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you order something off of Temu or Amazon, and next thing you know, you paid for it and the package don't come. Why the fuck did I pay for it? I just put money into the abyss. So if you're gonna pay,
yeah, that's like paying for some fucking fucking extra large pizza, and you're only getting the crust. Like they only put the crust in the box, and you're just like, all right, I guess I'll fucking eat the crust. You know?
Yeah, and the crust is the best case scenario, bro. So like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, guys, if y'all gonna go out, like again, I'm not like against dudes going out here and paying for it in a one way or the other. We all kind of paying for it, right? But if you're gonna pay for it, don't just fucking throw money into the abyss, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? If you're gonna pay for a fucking package on Amazon and that shit's supposed to come in on Saturday, hey, at least have the expectation that you're gonna get something in return. Don't just fucking throw money to Amazon. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, don't just fucking waste your money into the abyss. Fuck.
Now, if that describes you, if you like Andrew's homie that's just fucking pouring your money into the fucking strip
Nah, he
club.
ain't my homie. That motherfucker was a coworker. Fuck that dude.
That motherfucker is an acquaintance. No, that motherfucker is a damn
Coworker.
Yeah. He ain't no. Yeah, he's like I don't claim him in my fucking friend group.
No, hell no, bro. If one of my boys was doing that, bro, I'd have a fucking stupid camera. If one of my boys was doing that, bro, I would have a fucking talk with that guy. Like, bro, what are you doing? I could not even be around that kind of energy, bro. That guy was on like a whole nother. Like, dude. Imagine, bro, we're in the hot Hawaii fucking humid sun and we're fucking doing big old semi-truck tires, just fucking taking them up all day long, 8 to 12 hours a day. And as soon as this guy gets paid on Friday, he goes right to the fucking strip club and blows like 90% of the money.
This was Hawaii. So was he going to Hawaii by night?
I don't know where he was going, bro. He would just always be like,
okay.
On the Monday we would come back after Saturday shift. He'd be like, oh, yeah, man, just went to the strip club, bro. He'd be proud as hell. He's like, dude, I had this fucking girl, dude. She was twerking on me, bro. You know, like these fucking weirdos, bro, that just, like, get no booty. They'd be like, oh, dude, I had her fucking grinding up on me, bro, and she was doing this, dude. I was like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about right now? You over here, you literally spent 90% of your check to get nothing. You got nothing, bro.
Got nothing out of it.
If you you spent 90% of your check to get like the fucking greatest threesome or foursome that you ever had in your life, all right, that's one thing. All right, he got something out of it, right? He just got a whole bunch of fucking skin rubbed up on him, thought he did something. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah. Nah, hey, bro, we could have a whole fucking episode about Hawaii by night, by the way. Like the fucking remember that time when I was kind of sticking with the mother of six with the fucking and I was like, was you there? No, you was there. Yeah. Remember it was like a fucking mother. Yeah, remember it was like a mother of six. She had a bunch of scars on her belly.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
she was like
yeah. Oh, yes, I remember that fucking. She had a whole bunch of C-sections.
Oh, yeah, and then there was another time where we like fucking 4 of us paid for just one stripper to like share essentially.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
And then there was another time where it was a girl that I fucking turned down, and then we go to the strip club, and she's stripping, and then she tries to dance on Andrew to make me jealous, and Andrew's face was like, ugh, I don't like this bitch neither. This is gross as shit. And she's trying to make me jealous. We both just like, okay, anyway, I'm going a little, and then there was the other time. No, I'm joking. But anyway, Hawaii by night, solid strip club. Don't go to Hawaii by night. Don't go to I'm gonna have to bleep that shit out again. God damn it. But my point before, my point earlier was when I said Andrew's friend. If you are like Andrew's coworker and you pouring all your money into the damn strip club just to get some fucking ass rubbed up on you, you ain't even going nut, right? You should probably look in the fucking mirror, reprioritize yourself, and say, all right, you know what? Maybe I need to fucking work on myself so that I can actually be appealing to these women out in the fucking dating world. And I don't have the need to fucking spend money to feel important and feel special to these girls that don't give a fuck about me, that are just fucking using me, that are just fucking scamming me out of all my hard-earned bills. Right. And I ain't getting shit out of it. Right. You know what I mean? Just like that kind of just wraps back around to our other point, which is like they don't give a fuck about you, dude. Right. Like they give a fuck about your money. You know what I mean? You're putting fucking money in the G-string, and they're like, oh my God, you're the most handsome man I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, you're so amazing. But guess what? Test this out. Soon as you like, oh yeah, she kind of feeling me. Hey baby, when do you get off? Why don't you come back over to my place? Motherfucker, she'll turn on you real quick. Oh yeah. You're like, oh no, I'm okay. I'm no, that's not fucking happening. I was just acting. No.
You ain't that handsome, motherfucker.
No. Yeah, you actually the ugliest motherfucker that walked up in here tonight. Like,
Right,
hell
right.
no. Right?
Hey.
Don't let yourself get played, y'all. Don't let yourself get played.
That's a really good one, man. You know what I mean? And again, if you're gonna do something where, you know what I mean, you're gonna be scratching my back to scratch her back or whatever the fucking saying goes, scratch my back, I scratch your back. Get something in return, right? Get a damn back scratch out of it, right? No, but you know,
Get some damn nose to nutsack action.
yeah, get that. That's definitely worth it. You know what I'm trying to say? But hey, you know, another thing too I wanted to touch on, right, where it really feels like girls don't need guys no more. And again, yeah, and when we're talking about girls don't need guys no more, we're talking to the majority of guys where this fucking fits in, right? 64% of guys are single. 33 or 35% of men underneath 30 are virgins, right? Like, so like the girls are like, yeah, fuck all y'all. We don't need y'all. Go fucking rot in hell, right? And one of the reasons why they could do that is because of online dating, Instagram, social media, all those things combined. They got tons of options, bro. That's another reason why they don't need your ass. You know what I'm trying to say? So
Yep.
you come on there, you know what I'm trying to say? Regular degular, the fucking average Joe. She like, man, get the hell out of here. You know I got fucking athletes and NFL players about to fucking put all this fucking, bro. You know what? I'm gonna get vulgar. Fuck it. She looking at you, the average Joe. And she's like, you know what I could fucking do tonight? I could have a fucking NBA player, an NFL player, and a fucking National Hockey League player that just got into a fist fight all fucking tag team me and fucking pack me out. You know what I'm trying to say? She looking at the average Joe like, what are you gonna do for me? At least with these guys, I get a little bit of maybe money afterwards, and they got 6-pack abs, and they're fucking 6'5", and they can fight. They choke the shit out of me. I turn it all blue, and she loving the fuck out of it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Golly. Yeah. No, I've been with girls that's been with fucking NFL athletes, fucking worldwide celebrities, fucking musicians and shit.
Right.
Fucking all types of shit. Like, if you ain't bringing nothing to the table, you just gonna look like a fucking bum to
Right.
those girls. You know what I mean? They don't fucking need you specifically. Even like the strippers, like how you're saying, like, yeah, they need you because they need your money. No, I'm saying they don't need you specifically. There's always gonna be fucking men to fucking throw money at them. There's always gonna be men to give them fucking attention.
Right.
They do not need you specifically. So why are you moving like oh, I'm the most important thing in this woman's life right now? Hell no.
Hell
no. You ain't even
Fuck
the most
no.
important thing in this woman's life in the past 10 minutes at any given time.
Right.
10 minutes ago, she met a dude that she liked even more.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Think about that. Man that had his shit put together a little bit more. Man that was more good looking.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, whatever the case may be. Like, stop, like, put your ego aside and be like, all right, I'm not like just the fucking, you know, king shit over here.
Right.
And you know what I mean? They don't fucking need me. Like, oh my God, the fucking text that I see sometimes where dudes are just letting their egos just fly, fucking running rampant.
Right.
Where they're just talking about like, oh, what are you gonna do without me? You ain't never gonna get a man like me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dog,
She can replace your ass
Dog.
quick as fuck.
quick. Even if she's a 6.
Even if she
she's
a fucking
6, she
3.
can-
She a
even
fucking
if
3.
she's a fucking 3. Long as she got some pussy between her legs.
That's it, dog. That's all she need, damn it. That's all she need is what I'm trying to say. She just walk outside. She got options. She just breathe fresh air. She like this. She like this. Look at me, bro. She like this. She go outside, birds chirping in the morning. She's like, goes outside. She like, what am I gonna do today? Boom, boom, boom. Options coming. Options coming. She don't need your ass. She just walk down the.
Yeah.
She's just walking like this. She's just walking down the fucking road like this, head bobbing and everything. She got options now. She got options coming. She got dudes
all she
pulling
gotta
up.
do is just, yeah, all she gotta do is just walk outside and she'll catch some dick like it's the flu.
She gonna catch it, bro. She gonna catch it, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yo, that's another clip for that video that I was telling you about. I'm a fucking.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog. Like, hey, you know, that's another thing too, right? And you know, me and Pringle, we touched on it a little bit too, right? Hey, guys, like, I'm not gonna turn the whole video into this, But just remember, all right, when we all struggling, right? Because everybody's gonna go through their dry spells and shit like that, all right. You know what I'm trying to say? It just happens, right? But whenever you are struggling with girls, please remember, guys, that a lot of us, unfortunately, I shouldn't say us because I wouldn't really do this shit. But like a lot of guys, right? When guys are struggling with girls and are hating that the game is turned bad and sour for guys. Just remember, guys, that back in the day, guys used to do the same shit to girls. So if shit flipped around right now, and tomorrow it would be the 1940s and 50s again when you had all the power, you would be fucking cheating on her and fucking abusing her and fucking doing all that shit, you know, just the same as they're doing to you. You would have fucking 4 or 5 girlfriends. You would have fucking 3 or 4 kids from 3 or 4 different women. You know what I'm trying to say? So now we just big mad because the girls don't flip the script on us. And as fucked up as it is, bro, we paying a little bit for our sins, all right, or our ancestors' sins. So just be fucking aware of that. You know what I mean? If it flipped today, there would be a whole bunch of guys doing that shit to girls. You know what I mean? But oh, bro, another thing too, protection, right? So let's talk a little bit about protection, right? And we're not gonna go too deep on like how guys need to fucking protect girls and shit like that, but we're just talking in general safety, right? Girls don't need
that
fucking
kind
guys.
of protection.
What's that?
I said, oh, that kind of protection. I didn't know where you was going with that.
Yeah, like it's protection from harm, right? Not fucking STD protection. But you know, again, in the past, a girl needed a guy to feel protected and shit like that. And again, maybe to a certain degree, right? Let me level with the peoples here. Maybe to a certain degree, in certain neighborhoods and shit like that, she still may want to feel protected with a guy, right? Or she may want to feel protected by a guy. Oh, he's so big. He's so fucking strong. He benches 405 for reps. Shit like that, right? She may want to feel that. But in the general sense, they don't really fucking need guys. You know what I'm trying to say? She call the cops. We live in a pretty peaceful society. So the fact that she's going to be getting with a guy for protection, that's another fucking, you know, a check mark that she don't got to check because she's like, oh, fuck this. I don't need this shit. And that hurts until guys, you know, prospects for girls because they're like, you know, fuck that. I don't need a fucking guy. Even like, let's just say you fucking big, strong, and ugly, right? She's like, man, fuck that. I don't want a fucking big, strong, and ugly guy. I want a fucking big, strong, and good-looking guy. So there goes you out the fucking window, right? Because, you know, she doesn't need just solely protection. She doesn't need solely to feel like, oh, I can't get out of the house and fucking, you know what I mean? Otherwise somebody's going to rob me. All right, now big, strong, and ugly, that's where you fill that gap, right? Now, if she has an option, she going to be like big, strong, and good-looking, right? Like, why wouldn't she, right? So that's one thing.
Right, just another bonus. I mean, and not to mention, like, a lot of girls are strapping up nowadays. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't, you know what I mean? You got to be careful, especially, you know, I live in Texas.
Oh, yeah, everybody's strapped up.
Yeah. I think like half the girls that I've been with since I got back been fucking strapped up. I know for a fact a few of them have, right?
Right.
And like there's gun training, like that's something that you didn't really see with women like back in the day, back in grandmammy, grandpappy's heyday, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? You try to pull the same shit. You try to pull the same shit grandpappy tried to pull on grandmammy. Your ass might get your fucking wig split. You know what I mean? Your ass might get your
Right.
brain splattered on the fucking wall,
Yeah.
right? Or your ass, you know, less graphically, your ass could get fucking tased, maced, fucking stabbed.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Or she could be and you know this, Andrew, from what you told me the other day, she could be a trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fucking grappler. And your ass end up in a fucking ankle hold before you even fucking know it. Your ass snapped the fuck up.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? 'Cause
yeah.
it-
Just
MMA,
fucking,
you know what I mean? Like,
you just fucking,
yeah, exactly. Your ass getting fucking choked the fuck out. Fucking arm bar, leg bar, fucking Kimura, fucking Americana,
Oh my
fucking
God.
cappuccino, fucking espresso. No, I'm sorry.
hope he's just talking anything now. Damn tequila, damn fucking Don Julio. You get Don Julio'd up. No, I'm just
Yeah,
playing.
yeah, you get, you know, she gives you that old Barney and Friends, and you know, then you know, yeah, she gives you that old fucking broken transmission.
Holy
and next thing
shit.
you know,
That sounds like a damn bedroom move right there. Damn broken transmission. Holy shit. What the
yeah,
hell
let
is
me show y'all what the broken transmission is.
Let me
What
see
you
that
do
shit.
is, you get her like this.
Holy fuck. Nah, bro.
I'm fucking everything up.
Nah, dude, you know, another thing too that you said, and I wrote it over here while you said it, the attention part, right? Like, you know, guys, put it this way, right? Let me fix my mustache so I can talk to the people. Guys, when girls used to be in the fucking house 19, 20 hours a day, right? Just cooking and cleaning, and she was fucking inside the house like a fucking basically a prisoner right into the house. One guy, the milkman coming, yes, you want to jump his bones because that's the first guy that gave her attention. Nowadays, your attention don't mean shit, bro. Go into, like, bro, if you're able to find any girl that lets you see her DMs, you would be absolutely appalled that a girl with 400 followers, how many DMs she's got in her fucking, in her inbox. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Oh, bro, I got a story about that, bro. And before I share this, just to let y'all know, cause I'm gonna be fucking highlighting one of my flaws that I had to move on from. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm better now.
Right.
All right, I'm better now.
that's what it's about, man. We
But,
getting better while we helping y'all get better, right?
Yeah. But I did, bro. Like, this is like early 20s Ted. This is not late 20s Ted. You know what I mean? Early 20s Ted, bro. I got with my first baddie. Oh my god. Like, I've had baddies, but I got in a relationship with my first baddie, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I saw her damn DMs, bro. I saw her damn DMs. I just started blocking niggas left and right, bro.
Tell him who was on the DMs. Tell him who was on the DMs.
Oh, what, Quavo?
Yeah.
Yo, I started blocking niggas like crazy, dog. And then she eventually caught on, and there was a whole argument because she just saw her block list, and she saw all her friends just like blocked.
Rappers.
That ever fucking, yeah, anybody that ever said anything like about her appearance while she was with me, I was just blocking. Like, I never really saw myself as a jealous man, but when you get with a baddie for the first time, you see the DMs, and that's the girl, like, you in love with this girl, it'll bring something out of you. And I had nothing to fucking back myself up. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was fucked up. My bad. Yeah, no. So
and that's
don't.
bro, and you know that's like you know I know exactly which girl you're talking about. She's like at the higher end of the spectrum, right? It was like a good thick fucking good looking thick Latina, right? But even like, gosh, you talk about like a girl that's a 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. Her fucking inboxes and social media, bro, it's more full than you would think, right? I'm not trying to say like she's got 1,000 messages in there like some guys like to portray, and it's like, oh my gosh, she's just got a whole bunch of messages. No. But she has a bunch of messages more than what you would think, right? And, you know, back in the day when girls were fucking, you know, at the house all day and just sewing and knitting and quilting and shit, yeah, you walk up there and you're like, hey, how you doing, ma'am? Oh, all of a sudden you want to jump your bone. You the first fucking guy that she's seen in 2 days, right? Now, you know what I'm trying to say? Nowadays, she don't need that shit. You the fucking the 50th guy she saw in 2 seconds, 3 seconds on fucking Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble. She like, man, fuck this. I want to get away from guys. That's what she's thinking, right?
Yeah. A lot of them are just fucking sick of men.
Sick.
Because fucking 90% of us are just absolute pieces of fucking shit, right? Like, there's, or they just have no value to them whatsoever.
Right.
Or they're super pushy and like kind of, you know, giving off like, you know, SA vibes, you know what I mean? Like not at all fucking gentle or compassionate or like, you know, understand, like, bro, like, so a lot of women out there are fucking sick of men.
Yeah.
And a lot of the independent women that you see are fucking sick of men. So keep that in mind. Now, I'm not saying that it's that they're wrong for that. I completely understand. From half the shit that I've seen, I completely understand if you are absolutely fucking sick of men, because I be seeing some wild shit on Reddit where like women be putting dudes on blast. I'm like, god damn. And that's like fucking 80% of the dating pool is dudes that are just fucking weirdos, just fucking creeps, bro. Like fucking, or just violent, aggressive,
right?
Or fucking just losers or whatever the case may be,
right?
And it's like, yeah, so you fighting an uphill battle by even going out into the dating world because you have all those fucking preconceived notions latched onto your ass before you even open your fucking mouth,
right?
Because a lot of these dudes are ruining the fucking dating world because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they're traumatizing these women,
dude.
And then you walk up before you even say a fucking thing to her. She's like, "No, I don't want to do this." And now, like,
yep.
And you know it's crazy. Like I'll say the simplest shit, or I'll do the simplest shit, and a girl will just be fucking falling in love with me because she's never seen a guy do or say or behave in that manner. Like, for example, just the other day, it was like, girl was like over here, you know what I mean? We was getting, you know, kind of hot and heavy.
Right.
And then I was like, all right, so let's do this, this, and that. And she was like, I don't think I should. And I was like, all right, cool. I just fucking, you know what I mean? I just backed off, laid back, and I was just chilling with her. She was like, I like how like eager you were to like back off and just say okay. I was like, yeah, you said no. I just, you know, whatever. I don't care. Dog, she fucked the shit out of me that night, bro. Just because I wasn't fucking desperate for it. Just because I wasn't like trying to fucking like force myself into her pants. She was like, and that's a simple fucking thing. No means no. It's fucking dating 101. No means no. It's the simplest fucking thing. I didn't think anything of it. But she was like, oh my God. He actually fucking backed off. I want him now. That's fucking crazy. That's the standard. That's the criteria. That just goes to show that like men are fucking pieces of shit, dog. Imagine how many men that she's dealt with where she said no, and he was like, well, I'm gonna fucking do it anyway. You know what I mean? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, nah, bro. Any guy that's doing that, dog, you just playing with a case, bro. Like, I mean, I don't even want to speak on it because that just goes down a fucking huge just rabbit hole that, oh my gosh, it just gets complicated, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Nah, but, you know, going back to the video, bro. Yeah, nah, like, guys, you're gonna be very, very fucking disappointed if you think that these girls gonna bring it back to some kind of a traditional, conservative. They're not going for it, bro. They're not going for it. Nothing like that. And you know, another thing too, bro. You gotta understand, right? Like, they're doing basically everything in their power. Sorry, I should say this. They're doing everything but getting into a relationship with traditional and conservative and, you know what I mean, like religious guys. You know what I'm trying to say? They're doing everything but that, right? And like, you gotta also think, even if you want her to fucking come back someday, right? Social media, music, fucking her friends, maybe even her damn parents, her mom. It's all working fucking against you, right? You know what I'm trying to say? And I'm not trying to be a fucking, you know, Debbie Downer, if you will, right? But it's like, you just, it's to say and think that girls are gonna somehow come back and start giving a shit about guys and stuff like that, bro. 2025, I do not see it, bro. Like, Ted, do you see that shit coming back in like the next 10 years?
No, it's going the opposite direction completely.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what we're trying to tell the people here.
It's not a fucking boomerang. It's not a boomerang. It's a fucking crossbow. You shooting that shit.
It's gone.
You hoping that a fucking crossbow, a fucking bolt, a bolt from a crossbow is coming back to your ass. That's what you look like, fucking dumbass. You know what I mean? You're like, nah, this shit gonna come back. Watch. You just staring off in the distance, just waiting for that shit to return. Nah, fuck that. This shit going. That shit is leaving, bro. And a lot of, like, my last point, a lot of it is because guys are just fucking it up, bro. They're just fucking it up.
Yeah.
They don't want to rely on guys because half the fucking examples or most of the examples that they have of guys that, you know, that they meet or that they date or whatever, they're not even providing any sort of value to a potential relationship or anything.
Right.
So yeah, they want to fucking live their own life. They can go home. Bro, they got the fucking rose now. You know what I mean? That's all they need. All they need is that fucking rose.
Dude, all they need is that fucking rose. But we're talking sex story, bro. I gotta say something about that shit, right? I gotta say something about that, and you know it's gonna be crazy as fuck. Dude, bro. All right, ladies, y'all can fucking jackhammer your shit to fucking obliteration. I don't care, right? But if you're gonna fucking jackhammer your shit or fucking put a damn Milwaukee drill to the fucking dildo and start fucking just have that shit spinning like a torpedo inside of your shit, do not complain when a guy, average Joe, regular degular, yes sir, yes ma'am, come in there with fucking average size fucking phallus and not do anything. to your insides. All right, I'm just trying to say. All right, you can hate me all you want, but fucking starting that shit up like a damn lawnmower. That shit is not helping your fucking situation at all if you want to be pleased by a man. That's all I'm trying to say.
I mean, yeah, facts. Like, yeah, just like if you're completely obliterating your shit on a nightly and daily basis. I mean, like, but that goes the same for like dudes, right? Like if you got the fucking like super sucker 3000 on a regular basis.
Yeah, ain't no girl
and
ain't
your
gonna do
ass-
shit to you. Nope.
Yeah, your ass just get the fucking vacuum hose and you put that shit on high blast. You got the fucking Dyson vacuum hose and you got that shit on high blast.
Oh my gosh, bro, his shit gonna be like,
just-
damn, bro. Dog, homie shit is gonna be like fucking.
Sucking the
That
sucking
shit gonna
the
look like
skin
a
off your
fucking
shit.
slinky, bro. That shit gonna be like fucking 4 inches, 5 inches bigger than what he's fucking used to. He's like, holy shit, this was the key the whole time.
Yeah, you got the fucking you got the shit from Monsters Inc. that like sucks the screams out of your ass. You know what I mean? Left the motherfucker with the big lips. Yeah, you got that shit fucking.
Oh my god.
You got that shit hooked up to you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, fucking women, just a human being ain't gonna cut it for you, right?
No.
So you got to be careful. But I think we've made a video on that. We could make another video on that someday. But like,
Sure.
yeah, if you men and women, if you are desensitizing yourself with all these fucking power tools, right?
Fuck.
Then you are doing yourself a disservice when it comes to actual fucking, right?
Right.
Actual human connection. You are doing yourself a fucking disservice.
Right.
But that is completely beside the point. Let's go and wrap this shit up.
Yeah, nah, man.
Now that we're talking about some damn power drills.
Bro. Nah, bro. I see this fucking one shit, bro. Like when I was scrolling. I mean, I hate the fact that I watch porn, but so many guys have an addiction to it, right? Like, I was just scrolling, dude, and this chick had a fucking literally like it looked like a fucking DeWalt drill, and she had her shit look like a fucking like one of those like animated fucking toys for girls, if you will.
Nah, even worse. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no. I was scrolling and I saw this girl on you know what I mean, with a fucking DeWalt drill, and it was like one of those animated fucking toys for girls, right? Toys for women, adult toys for women. Bro, that shit looked like a fucking cucumber, bro. That shit looked like a fucking pickle, and she was just fucking going around
Yeah.
and around. I'm like, dude, I'm looking at that shit, bro. Oh, my bad.
Even worse than that, bro. I saw a video. This chick had this fucking. It was like the size of an engine block on her fucking couch, right? It was this fucking toy, if you want to call it that, but it was like a big ass block, and it had a fucking. It like went like this, right? Like it had like a fucking motor, and it was just going like that, like shit was loud as fuck too. And attached to that was a fucking attachment that looked like a fist. And that shit was just fucking bam, 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 bam. Fucking in and out twisting and shit. Fucking size of my big ass fist, bro. Just like that. I mean, I know y'all seen it. And she just boom, just fucking just ramming her shit, dog. That fucking thing was this fucking big. I'm like, that shit's a fucking engine block. She got a fist attached to an engine block.
You said
That's
that shit was
crazy.
pointed like this? Like somebody's holding a fucking
Yeah.
pistol?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Just like this. Just like this. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've been on Reddit, you know what I mean? She was just fucking gaping her shit, dog. Gaping her shit.
Bro. Yeah, nah,
And now
y'all,
I'm a well endowed man. I can't fucking compete with that.
nah, ain't nothing
Unless
gonna
I
compete
use
with
my
that.
fist.
That's why you see. That's why you, bro. Yo, y'all want to know some fucking crazy shit? That, we just having fun on this one. We riffing. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of these girls be fucking animals and shit nowadays. You know what I mean? You just see, and you know which girls be doing that, bro. You know which girls be doing that. They just be bending over and let their fucking German Shepherd or Great Dane just climb up and just back
Oh my god.
just fucking back it out. You know what I mean? Or those schnauzers, those not the schnauzers. Sorry, the fucking Yeah, no, they just getting crazy.
Wait, you're talking about some damn bestiality action.
some bestiality action, bro. Nah, bro, we getting too degenerate on this shit. Nah.
Hey, yo, once it gets to bestiality, we know we need to wrap this shit up.
Yeah. No, for sure. Nah, man, we just had a lot of fun. Huh?
I said you have.
Hell no. Fuck no.
Yeah, me neither. All right, let's go and wrap this.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Man, I'm bleeping. I'm bleeping that one out. All right, let's go.
Bro. Now, I do feel for guys though, bro. Like, especially when you're younger, right? You don't really have too much value to your name, right? Unless your dad, you have family that kind of built that last name up or something like that, or you got some status, or you got rich parents, or you good looking, right? That's not the majority of us, right? So I do feel bad for guys because, I was once in that position where you're trying to build yourself, man, but you want some pussy and you want girls to need you or girls to want you, and you just fucking can't do it, right? But like in 2025, you have to really just get with reality and be like, all right, well, fuck. I gotta be the best fucking version possible of myself, right? You gotta present yourself as the best fucking steak that she can have, right? Fucking stupid fucking camera. So, but
why don't they make those fucking cameras like? I mean, I don't know if they do, but like, it should fucking be able to record an hour worth of video.
I mean, honestly, I think it's just this stupid camera. That's it.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I mean, well, I've seen some mirrorless cameras that only record like 20 minutes. But like, I'm just like, what is that? Like, you're paying this much money and you can't fucking record. I don't know, man.
No, yeah, that shit is stupid as fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, dog, this episode is off the fucking rails.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to wrap it up.
Tangents.
I'm trying to wrap this shit up. No, but yeah, so I do feel for guys, you know what I mean? Because like, you want girls to want you and quite possibly need you and shit like that. But them days is not coming back, bro. They don't want you. They definitely don't need you, right? And as a guy, you want to feel wanted, right? Like our egos is like, fuck, dude. Like people need us, people want us. That makes us feel good, right? But at the end of the day, 2025, bro, these girls got so much options. They got so much fucking shit to do, and you know what I mean? Hey, they might crash and burn, bro, but they don't give a fuck, right? They might give a fuck later when she's 40, 50, 60, when that shit she already fucking ran the gauntlet and now she at the fucking finish line. Then she might be fucking, now she's like a little bit more, remorseful of what she did. But you know what I mean, when she's in her prime, she don't give a fuck, bro. So you gotta just adjust with the times, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm not saying that we want it to be this way, or at least for me. I would prefer it for girls to want guys, and you know what I mean, like we come into, you know what I mean, great harmony with each other. But the fact is, 2025, it's not that, and you gotta kind of fucking adapt, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I think he wrapped it up beautifully. I'm pretty much just avoiding us going off on another tangent. So
yeah,
please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, comment down in the comment section what you think about this topic, and share this video with somebody who blows all their money at the strip club. You got anything else you want to say, Andrew?
Shit, nah, man. We did a damn good job for having basically this video just go on the fly. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. This was completely impromptu. I called Andrew up. I was like, hey, I got some free time. This isn't our usual record date. And we usually record at night. So we fucking made it happen. And that's why this video is just a hot mess. But anyway.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
We'll see y'all next. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.
Bam, 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 bam.